Eugenia Cooney, I want to ask you a serious question. After seeing your live stream and your comment about sexual assault and people being blamed and people being mean and looking bad and all that, let me ask you something. Let's say you're doing a live stream and your mom walks in and your mom's clearly been attacked, and she tells you, that person right there, Bob, he just attacked me and assaulted me. And you ask her, did you get it on camera? Well, no. Did anybody see it? Well, no. Then you don't have any proof. Well, no, I don't have any proof. Then don't say nothing. Because that's basically what you were saying in the live stream. You mean to tell me that if your mom came in your room and I was attacked, you're going to look at her and say, well, you don't have any physical proof, Mom. You don't have any proof and nobody's seen it. So I wouldn't say anything. You mean to tell me if you had a small child, no matter what age, but let's just say, 8, 9 years old, and your child comes to you and says, look, Mama, such and such touched my private place today. Oh, well, a few weeks ago, such and such touched my hoo-ha. Well, little blobbity blob, they put their thing in my hoo-ha. You're going to look at your child and say, well, did you get it on camera? Did anybody see it? Well, you don't have no proof, so we don't need to say nothing. No, we just don't need to say anything, because that could make that person look bad. Really. That would terrify me. That would just terrify me. And there are people out here in the world like this that do people like that. Well, if you don't have proof, don't say nothing. You can't prove it. Don't say anything. Well, we didn't have any proof on Harvey Weinstein either. Darby Vanity. Look how many people we have saved with the experience and the stories from Darby Vanity's case. If all those women had stayed quiet, do you know he would still be hurting more people? And Darby Vanity could still be hurting people. I'm not saying he ain't, but I'm saying before any of the survivors came out and said anything, Darby was still talking to hundreds of thousands of girls, fans, on these platforms. But when Darby's victim survivors, came forward and started telling their stories, that shed a light on that situation. And then people were like, that's Darby. No, don't support Darby. Don't talk to Darby. Don't mess with Darby. Just stay away from that one. FBI investigation right there. Nope. He did this. Look at this. No. What if they had never said anything? Darby would still have full access to victims right now. Darby would still be putting out tons of music videos. He would still be, he would still be so big. And he would be able to touch hundreds of more people. He would be able to attack so many more people if nobody had ever said anything. Harvey Weinstein would still be out here. RAPING. Women had one person. All the women kept quiet. If all those victims, survivors, had kept quiet, Harvey would be hurting, attacking, RAPING, so many women. Bill Cosby. That was from 30 years ago. But it went on for years and decades and decades. He was so many people's mentor. He attacked his students, people who looked up to him, people who he was mentoring. The one girl, he basically was like a daddy to. And then the time she got older, he did it to her. And if she had never said anything, he'd still be out here. If those women had kept their mouth shut, Bill Cosby would still be out here attacking women. Ted Bundy. It's always that one victim who got away. the BTK killer. There's so many. There's so many stories, experiences of a victim survivor who got away out of a situation and was able to go to police with no proof and tell their story and bring attention to that predator and get that predator locked up and off of our streets to keep the rest of us safe. Do you realize when you're a big influencer on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, all these apps, these platforms, when you are a big influencer, you have to have responsibility. You have to take responsibility. You have to set a good example for your audience of all ages, not just a young crowd. There's tons of ages in every audience. And when you tell your audience, you know what, if it was me, I would just unless I had proof, because I wouldn't want to make nobody look bad and I wouldn't want to look bad. You're telling them to keep their mouth shut. And whether you meant it that way or not, no, you said it. And I'm telling you, y'all, Eugenia's running out of excuses here. She's running out of them. Y'all can't keep using this whole, well, because of her ED, her mentality, but she doesn't even acknowledge it. Y'all can't keep making excuses for Eugenia. I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to be that person, but I have had ED. I have it. I have dealt with it since I was a little kid. My best friend died from it, from organ failure of years and years of ED. I have been the enabled and I have been the enabler. And there comes a point in time where you have to take responsibility for your own actions. You can't keep blaming the ED, the this, the that, the other people, the mom, the dad, the cousin, the brother. You cannot, and we cannot keep blaming everyone else but that person. There comes a day in everybody's life where they have to put their big kid pants on and they have to say, well, you know what? It's time for me to own up to this. I have been abusing and exploiting this platform long enough. I have made tons of money off my disorders. I've given out horrible, dangerous advice. I have shown self-harm on this platform. I have done this, I have done that, and it's time for me to make a change and do better. But we don't get that. We don't see that. You know why? Because these influencers, they don't do that. They just keep doing worse because it's all about that money. It's all about that paper. For them, that's it. And what donations and gifts and merch they can get off of the fans. Guys, y'all have my word right now. If I ever become a big YouTuber or TikTok person or Twitter or whatever, if I ever become a big influencer, you will never see me exploit my situation, my fans, my audience. You will never see that. You'll never see me abuse my dogs, like Brooke House. You will never see me do what these big influencers do on these platforms. It's so ridiculous how they don't take accountability. All they do is make a crappy apology video, and that's just supposed to make everything better. And then when they get caught doing things they're doing, they try to pretend to be all innocent and sweet, and no, we know the truth. We know the truth. I have had to take accountability my life. Everything I've said and done, and I will always take accountability. And it is not your fault, and it's not that person's fault or that person's fault. It's my fault. I put myself in that situation. I knew better. I'm the one who did these things to myself and to other people, and I would take accountability for that. But these influencers on these platforms, they don't. It's like the biggest slap in the face that I was ever a fan of any of these people. From all of them. They all abuse and exploit. And I'm not talking about the good ones. I'm talking about the bad ones. Y'all know the bad ones. Y'all know who I'm talking about. If y'all have ever been on YouTube, then you know about the bad ones. You know. You know about the people who are talking to their minor fans. The people who are exploiting their disorders to make money and to get pity parties off people. And that's something that's been happening now for years. It didn't just start yesterday. It's been going on for years. And because we relate so much to these influencers, we feel bad for them. What do? We start shelling out money. We start buying their merch. We start watching and clicking their videos every time a notification pops up. And a lot of us are already looking for that video before it ever notifies us, because we want to support that person. Even if we can't afford to get our wallet out and shell out a donation, we're going to click that view. We're going to give them that view. We're going to click that video and give them every view. And we're going to watch it over and over and over. Look what happened with Shane, Jeffrey, Eugenia, Katie. They all used each other in a circle to make content and to get clicks and views from us. What did we get out the end of it? What did we get out the deal? We the ones that made them all this money. We're the fans. We buy the merch. We watch the videos. What do we get out of it, guys? Nothing. Because when they see us out in public, they don't talk to us. Look at how Jeffrey treats people. They don't talk to us. They barely talk to us during live streams. The only time they'll even address us in a live stream is if it's a compliment. Because anything else, if we disagree with one of our influencers, oh gosh, get the moderators to block them. Oh no, we can't have them disagreeing in the live stream. Oh well, she left a disagreeing comment where she didn't agree with everything I said, so block her. That's what they do to us. Like Jeffree Star, you spent all that money in his makeup. I seen somebody comment on his Twitter recently, well, a couple months ago, and they commented, "Hey, just want you to say hi." He said hello to every celebrity that commented on his tweet. Never said nothing to that person. I see it with tons of celebrity or influencers. They will comment back to every other famous person, even famous people they've never met, even famous people that's never bought their merchandise. But they won't even say hi to us. And we're the ones buying their stuff. We're the ones that's paying their light bill. You think we can get a hello? No. You think if we was broke down on the side of the road for 1 second that Jeffrey, Shane, Eugenia, any of them would pull over for us? Girl, please. No, sir, no. Not happening. Because we're not good enough. We're not good enough. That's how they look at us. Go look at some of the stuff they have said and videos they've done, and look at how they really feel about their fans. We are piggy banks, guys. We're piggy banks. Okay, we can be piggy banks, but you're gonna respect me. I mean, you should respect your fans. Your fans are the people who have made you all this money and have gave you all this clout. And people like Jeffrey and I hate to say it, but even like the Paul brothers, get on there flexing and all this stuff. Who do you think got you there, baby? We got you there. Ellen DeGeneres. Secretly videotaping her audience members in the back and telling them, hey, you can have one pen, one cup, or one hat. You got to pick between them. Or one t-shirt, but you can't take two. You a damn gazillionaire. You really going to call this woman out for taking an extra hat, Ellen? A fucking $6 hat with your face on it, your name on it, whatever the heck it was. But you're going to show her. You're going to show her who's boss, right? By secretly videotaping her taking an extra pen. Oh gosh. An extra hat. Oh gosh. You're only a gazillionaire. Then Ellen goes out front to the audience and she plays back the video in front of everybody. Because, we got to shame the audience member now. Now that we know what they did, we got to shame them. Because we're celebrities. Celebrities. Let me get my, hold on. Oh, hold on a minute. I got to get my, let me get my bag right quick. Oh, hold on 1 second. I got to get my bag, y'all. Okay, so now that I got my Fucci bag, we can roll. We can do this, okay? This is my Fucci bag. Made by Fucci bag. I got a Lucci bag, too. It is everything, girl. You just don't know. Fucci. Oh, you are nothing without your Fucci bag. You better, you recognize the thing was $1,000. Oh, girl, I got a $20,000 one. Jeffree Star ain't got nothing on me. Jeffree Star does not have a Fucci bag, okay? But all seriousness, that's how they treat us. You know, even when I watch like the Shane Ryland, the Jeffree Star videos, you know, when I seen Ryland going around Jeffree, and it's like, you even have on Gucci slippers, Gucci socks, Gucci PJs, Gucci glasses. Well, Jeffree Ryland just, oh my gosh, he fangirls over Jeffree so much. He rides Jeffree's dick so hard. He's got Gucci slippers, Gucci socks. Oh my gosh, he's a god. He is a god. Ryland, calm down, honey. It's material shit. It's not even real. It's material. Material. It's not food. It isn't drink. It's not water. You don't need it to survive. You can go without it. It does not make Jeffree a god. But these are the kind of things, y'all, that are pissing me off with these influencers. They act like they are above everybody up on this pedestal because they got a little more money. They have a little more money that we gave them. It was because of us, and we allow them to treat us like crap. We allow these celebrities to get their money and go to Hollywood, and then once they get there, it's like, no, I don't got nothing to do with y'all. But you better buy my albums and my movies. You better go watch my movies. You better buy my makeup. Oh, you better buy my brush set. You better buy my compact, my palettes. You better buy all my stuff. But, yeah, I don't have to do anything for you, though. Yeah, I don't have to say hey to you in the comments. You know, I'm not a huge, like, I don't have, like, this huge celebrity crush on anyone, right? But let me tell you something that I knew happened a while back. So there were some sick kids in a hospital, and Johnny Depp dressed up as Captain Jack Sparrow and went to this hospital, right? These kids, and there are people who aren't celebrities who go to these hospitals and they dress up as Captain Jack Sparrow and Spider-Man and Thor, Thanos, and they make these kids feel alive. Celebrities hardly ever do that. Johnny Depp, you know, did that. And that to me was just like the most humble. Now, I'm not saying I love Johnny Depp and he's the greatest. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's nice to see a celebrity do something humble like that once in a while. You know, because Hollywood gets to their head. It really does. That money just gets to them. Their head swells up so damn big. These celebrities have gotten to where they really believe they're gods. If you ever watched The Surreal Life, if you've never seen The Surreal Life, please go watch it. That is a reality show that used to come on back in the day where they would take like what they called like B-list celebrities and they put them in a house together and they would have to work their way up to be an A-list celebrity on this side of the house or be like a B-list over here. These celebrities would actually freak out when they were told to stay in the B side. They were so stressed and concerned over being called an A-list celebrity. And I'm sitting here watching this show like, you're really worried and stressed over being A or B. You should be thankful to be alive and have food, water, shelter, love. The things that you have that so many hundreds of thousands of people don't have. You have. And that's another reason these influencers like Eugenia Cooney and Marilyn Manson and Shane Dawson and Jeffree and all them, they piss me off. And they make me so mad because they grab their shit. I got my Lucci bag. This is my Lucci. And Lucci is everything. No, this is worth more than your house. It's worth more than your house. Nah, you ain't shit, bitch. No, she ain't shit. I just invited her because I was just want to do a video with her. That was all. I don't even like that bitch. No, I don't know. We only invited her so we could pick on her. That's all. That's the only reason, because she's a bitch. That's how they act. Bullying. They invite people into their circle just to bully them, shame them, make them look bad, and then spit in their face and pretend to love them on social media because the fans, They have to make the fans believe that they're humble and they're like we are. They're relatable. They're not. They're not. Some of them are, some of them are not. I have met several celebrities, and I will tell you one of the most humble people I ever met. I met Corey Haim years ago. When I tell you, I was real young. When I tell you there was an aura around this man. Now, I don't know Corey Haim. I didn't know Corey Haim when he was alive. I did not personally know Corey Haim. I just met. When I tell you that he was so nice, humbled, kind, warm-hearted, acted like an everyday person, like an everyday Joe. Laid back, talking. And I understand because of the paparazzi and some of the crazier stands and the obsessed fans, celebrities have to have their bodyguards and they're a little nervous or they're scared because these stalkers and the paparazzi make it so dangerous that a celebrity has to have security and they're paranoid. I get that part. But when you get on social media or you get around other people and you treat us fans like crap, and you talk about us, and then you talk about other celebrities because they like us fans, it's messed up. Corey Haim was so down to earth and talked to me standing in line on the street. Actually, and he didn't have to. He did not have to talk to me. He could have just walked off and went back to his car and left. But he didn't. He was so nice. And of course, I was this little aggravating butthole, of, oh my gosh, hey, I love your work. Of course I did the whole stupid thing of, fangirling. And then I calmed down because I was like, well, I don't want to scare him away or nothing. But he was not like that. He was like, hey, you got a light? I had a light. Just so happened the person I was dating smoked. I didn't at the time. But I grabbed my pocket and gave him a lighter and just talked for a few minutes and left. But I calmed down and I was like just talking about, man, it's really nice here and this is a beautiful place. Like everyday people. And it was cool. And he didn't treat me like some fangirl or some crazy fan or just some stalker, blah, blah, blah. He treated me so kind with so much respect and hugged my neck and walked off, and it just warmed me. I have met several people. I have met several singers from rock bands. I have been backstage and I met Scott Weiland from STP. Again, I did not know Scott personally. But the way he treated me in person, it was not like this crap that y'all see today on the internet of I'm better than this person, I'm better than that person, well, I got more money. It wasn't like that. It was standing around, listening to music, chill. Talking to everybody. He didn't just talk to the other celebrity singers and backup singers and guitarists. He talked to us. He was carrying on with the fans, and he wasn't doing it in a sexual way or a hateful way. It was just you're standing around, everyday chit chat. Hey, man, it got really hot here today. Yeah, we've been sweating a lot. We've been playing a lot of shows. We had to do this show in Arizona and this and that, and just so cool and so laid back. One of my most favorite interactions with a celebrity because he was so nice and he didn't treat me like a fan and I didn't act like a fan. He treated me like a person. And I don't understand why these people let this fame get to their head and why they start being so mean and like, again, I understand there are some stalker obsessed stans who make it hard for celebrities to interact with fans. But when it comes to being online, you can say hello back to your fans. Ryan Reynolds does it all the time on Twitter. You can do it too. And not your assistant. I'm not saying people have to answer their fans, but I'm saying if you're answering all these other celebrities because you're trying to get that clout from knowing Britney or knowing Justin or knowing, Well, I know Kim Kardashian commented here, so of course you're going to comment back. You should comment to me too. Kim K isn't paying your rent. I am. I bought your product. Me and these other 100,000 people, we bought your product. We bought your clothing line. We bought your makeup. But you'll answer somebody back who hasn't bought anything from you. But you won't talk to any of us. Not even a hey, hi, nothing. That's why I quit supporting celebrities like that. That's why I quit buying. The only thing that I will buy now as far as celebrities go, I did purchase the Zoe Deschanel, the girl that played on New Girl. She has a bunch of patterns and stuff on the Circuit app. It's a vinyl and iron-on cutter. It cuts all kinds of stuff. But on the app, she has a lot of designs. I bought some of those. I have bought Britney Spears perfume and lotion many times because it smells great. Especially the one in the diamond-shaped blue bottle. Oh my gosh. It smells wonderful. I have bought JoJo hair bows. I have bought... But again, you know, Britney, I've seen her interact with her fans on social media. I have seen Britney Spears interact with her fans in concerts, behind the scenes, backstage. I've seen Britney be nice to her fans, even when they were just outrageously crazy. I don't mean crazy like, I mean just hyper, wide open, I love you, crazy stuff like that, you know, loud. And Britney will be, I love you too, and hug their neck. And a lot of celebrities won't even get within arm's reach of you because of how dangerous it is. But when you're on the phone on social media, there's no physical danger in your presence. You can say hello to us. Ryan Reynolds, he, you know, obviously is a huge celebrity. He's been a huge celebrity for years. I always see him on Twitter talking to fans. Not like full-blown huge conversations, but you see commenting, you know, or somebody will retweet something his or about his liquor and he'll retweet back, or, you know, he'll comment something back to a tweet. He'll say something funny. He says things, people say, oh, you inspired me to do this or do that, and he'll say something back. That is so nice. I just feel like these influencers, like Eugenia Cooney, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Rylan Adams, Onision, all of these influencers, including celebrities like Kim K, Beyonce, Ellen, all of these celebrities and influencers could be doing so much more positive with their platforms. Now we have celebrities who went from being normal famous to YouTube famous. Now they get paid from Hollywood, movies, music, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. You know, they were already getting paid from tons of other, you know, things. But now, as soon as they come to YouTube, they automatically, they're known. So they get millions of follows within a couple of days. Bam, they're YouTube paid. We do that for y'all. It's because of us that we do that. And I'm not trying to be a bitch when I say these things, because let's just say I'm a singer, right? And like, oh, well, Lily, she's a good singer. Me, I'm a great singer. Yeah, I sing all day, la, la, la. What good is that if there's nobody there to hear me? I could sing to myself, sure. Yeah, I could sing la, la, la all day. But if I want to make money and I want to get famous and I want to have a huge mansion and all these big expensive things, what good is my singing doing me without the audience? They're the ones who put me up there and built me. Yes, I have the talent. But again, what good is the talent without the audience? Jeffree Star's makeup. What are you going to do with these brushes without people to use them? Sure, Jeffree could use them himself. But how's he going to make money without his audience, without his fans, without people to wear the makeup? You know, James Charles with the clothes, the makeup. It's no good if the fans don't buy it. It does no good at all. You need that platform and that audience. You need those fans. These TikTokers and these Twitchers. You see them, you see these Twitch people, they sit on like this, and this is what they're doing. I want $5 an hour. You can afford $5 to sit here and watch me play a game or talk. Now, while I believe, yes, if we can afford it, we should. If we want to support a gamer, sure. Or somebody on Twitch, sure, we should support them. But when these Twitch people are sitting here doing nothing, absolutely nothing productive, and they got their boobs all popped out, and, well, to sit here and look at me, you should give me $5. I think you can't afford $5. I know, look, if you can't afford to give me $5, then I'm just going to have to cut my channel out because I'm not going to sit here for free. We didn't ask you to sit there in the first place. We didn't ask you to sit there and be boring and show your boobs. You decided to do that. You decided that, not us. And that's what gets me. Like the one girl. Or, let me just, okay, again, like Eugenia. I see her Twitch, her live streams, and it's literally her sitting there. Doing nothing, just sitting there talking. Okay, people like that. You know, they pay for it. I think you should at least be responsible and set a good example for your audience and your fans, especially, you know, that you're making money off of the situation and you're being paid by these people and by the platforms and the ads and the sponsors. Okay? But again, like Twitch, I have been on Twitch this whole last week. I have seen over 7 different women who literally are sitting there like this. Hold on. I'm going to give you a good example. They're sitting there. Okay? And this is what they do. Check their phone. They look at their makeup a little bit and do this number and this number. Check their cleavage. Put on their spandex. And they sit there and then, well, I've only gotten $1,000, really? I've only made $1,000. You guys have to understand, I have to live off of this, and to make videos and live streams, y'all really need to be spending $10. I mean, it's only $10. You can afford $10. If you can afford to sit there and watch me for 3 hours, then you can afford $10 of my time. Girl, please, please stop it. That is the most ridiculous crap. I told y'all my videos were going to be all over the place. Unorganized and ranting. I don't get paid to do YouTube though, okay? I don't get paid. I have a job, so I get paid at my job. But I think if I was to get on Twitch and demand money, I would at least be doing something with your time. Okay? If I got on Twitch and I said, hey, you can afford $10, dang it. You should be able to afford $10, being that we've sit here for 3 hours. You should give me $10. I'd be doing something with your 3 hours. I would be reading a book about body positivity or reading a book about how to strengthen yourself, reading a book about how this and that, you know, I would be doing something, research, sharing awareness about domestic violence and, you know, trying to do something positive with my platform. I do that and I don't even get paid to do it. I try to share, awareness. I try to do a lot of good things. I talk with the audience in the comments, in the emails, in the DMs. I talk with my audience. You don't see that with these influencers. They treat their fans like garbage. Garbage. That's how on H3 podcast they play Keemstar saying garbage and he says garbage. But that's how these influencers act. And it's just so, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these influencers treating us like crap. And if y'all want to keep taking it, take. I mean, it's fine. Like who you want to like, follow who you want to follow. You know, that's your choice. But don't let these celebrities and these influencers, these YouTubers, Twitter, whatever, don't let them treat you like crap. Don't let them bully you out of $5, $10. Don't let them bully your kids or manipulate your kids out of money. Don't let them do that. That's not right. And a lot of this stuff that we see online, these influencers are doing, is not right. I guess I've been around long enough to see how the internet has changed and how celebrities have changed, how Hollywood has changed. Hollywood, not just Hollywood, because celebrities are all over the world. We have influencers on this platform who are using and abusing the platform. They are exploiting situations, disorders, and they are making bank off of it. They are using their fans. They are manipulating their fans. Let me tell you something. Why is it if I hold up a can of beer, right now, YouTube and Twitch will take my video down and say it's self-harm, right? If I put up drugs of any kind, they'll say that I am doing self-harm and they will delete my video, possibly ban my channel, right? But we have people on this platform who are actually self-harming and doing it for money, doing it for donations, gifts, fetish. We have people who are actually sexually abusing underage minors in their DMs, sending and receiving nudes in their DMs, meeting up with fans, meeting up with underage fans, and they're still on this platform. People who are abusing and exploiting their disorders, and they're still on this platform, who are hurting themselves physically and emotionally on this platform for the world to see, and they're getting paid to do it. But I cannot hold up a beer. I can't hold up a glass of wine. Jacqueline Glenn, she even said in one of her videos, they tried to take her video down because she was drinking a glass of wine. They said it was self-harm. But Eugenia Cooney's videos stay up with no age restriction, no trigger warning, with an assload of ads. But Jacqueline Glenn can't show a glass of wine. This person can't show edibles because there's marijuana in them, because that's considered self-harm. That's interesting, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. That's very interesting. But when it's a celebrity or an influencer, it's fine. They let them slide with it. They've been letting certain ones slide with it literally for years. Onision just got demonetized, really? Just got demonetized. How is Eugenia's channel still up? And I'm not trying to be mean towards her, but I'm saying these platforms are allowing an audience of all ages who have dealt with this and who have not dealt with this, that can be triggered by this. See it every day. And the ads and sponsors are paying for it. Dollar Shave Club, you're really sponsoring videos with self-harm. But I can't hold up a glass of wine. There's some videos who can't even vape. If they show a vape, they get deleted. But then we have influencers, like I started the video off with, like Eugenia giving out her opinion about, well, I just wouldn't say nothing if I didn't have proof. But again, you mean to tell me your child walks up to you and says, so-and-so touched my hoo-ha. You're going to say, well, son, you don't have any proof, so we're not going to say anything. Bull crap, malarkey. And I'll tell you what, it takes a crappy parent to not do anything. It takes a crappy parent to say, well, you know what, son, we don't have any proof, so we're just not going to say anything. We're just going to be quiet about it. Because we don't want to seem like mean people here. We don't want to make somebody look bad. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. No, we want to look like we're good people. Redonkulous. Y'all, I've got to get started on my circuit machine and get my head off of this. Oh, I better not do that. That might be self-harm. Oh, gosh. Let me show that on here. Or no. You know, I'm not a celebrity, so I can't get away with that. Oh, let me get my Lucci bag. I've got my Lucci. Don't touch it. It's Lucci. She's my baby. She's Lucci. She's worth more than your house. She is worth more than your car and your house. Don't touch Lucci, okay? She's a bad bitch. Lucci. I'm going to write Lucci on the side of this and keep this bag. Moochie. Y'all, Oh, these celebrities are driving me crazy. What happened to back in the day when we had humble celebrities? Celebrities who would go out to the cancer centers. Celebrities who would go out to the children's hospitals. Celebrities who donated to the domestic violence shelters. Celebrities who were helping to build schools. Now these celebrities, they're so about politics. Vote for this person, vote for that person. No, I'm such and such. I played on this show from the 80s. Please go vote. You went 20 years without voting, and now all of a sudden, for clout, you want to tell me who to vote for? Oh my gosh. And some of these celebrities, they are so... Some of them are petty, but some of them really are like the biggest crybabies. Amber Heard. I have a friend who... Okay, I have a friend who is an... I can't get into names. But anyways, this person worked on the set and was there when Amber... I'm not going to say what movie, but was there when Amber Heard was there. And this friend said that Amber Heard was like nastiest attitude, entitled, snobby, selfish, conceited person that they had ever seen. They said that they thought they had... I mean, this person has been around a lot of people on the set. This person has worked with many huge known celebrities. And it doesn't affect them at all. Like, they're just like other people to them. You know, it's like another day. To where, you know, some of us is out here like, oh my gosh, it's Ryan Reynolds. My friend is not like that. They're like, oh, that's Ryan Reynolds. Just another average Joe, blah, blah, blah. But they have been around Ellen. They have been around Amber Heard. They've been around Jennifer Aniston. Several really known celebrities. And they had a lot to say. I have to do a video about that sometime because some of the stuff that they said was interesting. I need to do like a celebrity video. Maybe this is one, I don't know. Y'all, I told y'all I'm not an experienced YouTuber. I told you I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you my true feelings. And I think it's so messed up that we get, as fans and an audience, we get stepped all over. But yet we're the ones who shell out our money to support these influencers and celebrities. But they treat us like crap. Or they're out here giving out horrible advice to their audience. Or they're doing really bad things. Mini Lad. How is Mini Lad still on the platform? How does Dobby Vanity still have a YouTube channel? I mean, but I can't do all these certain things. Zoe Laverne. How the heck is Zoe Laverne still on TikTok and all these platforms and making bank? But if that was me, I would be in prison. If that was you, you would be in prison. You would be under the jailhouse. I'd be in prison, but you'd be under the jailhouse. If that was y'all. I can tell you right now, if Zoe Laverne was a man, this whole situation would be different. I say that, but then again, look at Dobby Vanity. Look at Mini Lad. Nothing happened to them. So I don't know. Anyways, the point of this video is, y'all, we all have got to stop making the wrong people famous. That is my logo. I have been saying it for years. We are making the wrong people famous. Just like that girl that everybody's talking about right now. The one that she recorded her daddy yelling at her sister. She said all these horrible things and made her family look so bad, but it was her the whole time. And she's still getting views. I just don't get it. Brooke House physically abused her dog and then uploaded the video. Spit on her dog, hit her dog, shoved her dog. Go look it up if you don't believe me. Now she's got some boyfriend and they're on YouTube finding God, you know, with the dog. I can't believe that state left the dog in her custody after that video was shared, because that girl has some serious anger issues. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you put your hands on an animal and out of rage like that, you need help and you don't need an animal. Get mad at me. I don't care. Get mad at me because I'm speaking the truth. If you seen me, guys, if y'all seen me with this dog, a real dog in my hand, right? if y'all see me with this real dog in my hand, and you seen me go, stop, and you would call the law. You would call the law. I would hope you would. Because that's abuse. That is abuse. Except she didn't have a pillow. She had a real dog. She had her actual dog that she did that to. But here she is on YouTube trying to build another channel with her boyfriend. And her boyfriend is the biggest douchery of douches. Well, I don't understand how everyone can be mean to Brooke. I don't understand because that's not the Brooke that I see. I literally met her within the first 2 days of meeting her. I just didn't understand what everybody was talking about, that she's a mean person. She was never mean to me. You just met her. She ain't gonna be mean to you. What do you mean? Dude, you just literally said, I met her the first 4 days, and I just did not understand what everybody was talking about her being mean. She wasn't mean to me. Of course not. You're not a dog. But you clearly seen the video. Because then he goes on to say, well, if y'all think Brooke abused her dog, if you think that's abuse, you should see what we do to my daddy's dogs, who we train for police officers. You should see what we do to them. Buddy, if you didn't make yourself look worse, you look worse. Way worse. I can't even believe he said that. I'm just thinking to myself, Brooke, take the camera away from him. He's making y'all look worse. Take the camera away. His name is Amethyst. No. What is it? His name's Jade? Amethyst? Teal. It's Teal. His name is Teal. Brooke House and Teal. So Teal, I said Amethyst. Gosh. Amethyst. Jade. Teal. So Teal is in this YouTube video supporting and taking up for Brooke. And he's all like, she's never been that mean to me. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you're not her dog. You know, you weren't there. You don't know her. You literally just met her. Usually, when you first meet somebody, you don't hit them or punch them or slap them or shove them. I mean, that's me. You know, I normally don't hit, punch, and slap people anyways. But, you know, with Brooke House, I'm pretty sure she's not going to do that to you within the first 4 days, Teal. But she's never done that to me. No shit. You just met her. Dude, he gets on my nerves, dude, for real. I said Amethyst. Oh my gosh, y'all, I can't take it. Every time I get on YouTube or freaking, oh my gosh, I love these. The pineapple is so delicious. The banana, this one. This is better than sex. I know what y'all are going to say. What? It's better than sex. You're going to be like, I don't know who you're having sex with, but hey, it's pretty good. Don't knock it till you try it. It's pretty good. Okay. I've made this video very long. But hey, people in the comments were telling me when I was saying I want to make longer videos, I want to do a live stream, and a couple people were saying they wanted it, so hey, I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to start showing you guys how I make my shirts too. Hats. Shoes. Oh my gosh. I got to show you something.